Can you give me advice on how to fix Windows 8 errors?
If you get the blue screen of death, it usually has the decency these days to reboot automatically.
Unfortunately, while rebooting does not always solve the problem. What does? Bearing an upgrade to Linux.
You could start up the PC in safe mode, then review the error messages.
What if it does not come up in safe mode so I can run the diagnostics?
Select troubleshoot, advanced options, startup settings and tell it that the next time it comes up, come up in safe mode.
Let's suppose I get it into safe mode. Now I need to know how to fix the errors.
Safe mode will have the option to run the startup repair, which may be what you need.
Assuming the diagnostic tools are enough to fix it.
You could run a system restore to restore it to a previous image if the problem started suddenly after the latest Windows updates.
That's really close to restoring it to factory defaults.
The best solution is to remove the new hardware, software, drivers, updates or programs you installed recently until it works.
And then reboot.
That's Microsoft's default solution to everything, but it is also the best way to make sure the changes go into effect.
If I keep doing that to get to a good configuration, I'll end up with Windows XP.
No, just choose to start up with last known good configuration, assuming you've been periodically saving images and backups that have a good configuration in there.
I do not know what updates cause the problem.
So do a system restore to undo all the recent changes, though not all the way back to the last good configuration. If it is old, or everything recent if you don't know if the last saved configuration is good.
I'd rather start stripping out drivers. Those things alter settings at an OS level and tend to be the source of the problem.
So use the rollback device driver option.
What else could cause Windows 8 errors?
If you do not have enough free space on the partition, it'll error up to the point of a blue screen of death, or you'll get more mundane problems like data corruption,
which would take up even more space.
Microsoft says you need at least 100 megabytes of space, but you want several times that.
Which is all gone after the next updates.
There's always the chance the errors are due to a virus or malware. Scan it with something other than Windows built-in antivirus and not one of those clean my PC sites.